The Prime Minister today launched a platform for transparent taxation as the government goes ahead with its tax reform journey, making a tax filing an easy and seamless task. The platform is aimed to honor India's taxpayers who have been sincere with taxes.
टैक्स पेयर चार्टर भी देश की विकास यात्रा में बहुत बड़ा कदम है और टैक्स पेयर के लिए अधिकार और कर्तव्य दोनों को संतुलित करने का और सरकार की जिम्मेवारी पक्की करने का ये बहुत अहम कदम है। टैक्स पेयर को इस तरह का सम्मान और सुरक्षा देने वाले दुनिया में बहुत कम देश है, गिने चुने देश हैं। लेकिन अब भारत भी इस महत्वपूर्ण कदम की ओर अपने आप को ले जाकर के उसमें शामिल हो गया है।
The Prime Minister today has unveiled the Taxpayers Charter, which spells out the Income Tax Department's commitments to taxpayers and its expectations from them. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had announced that the charter was in the works during Union Budget 2020. In the run-up to the launch of the full-fledged transparent taxation platform by the Prime Minister today,
कोशिश ये है कि हमारी टैक्स प्रणाली सीमलेस हो, पेनलेस हो, फेसलेस हो। सीमलेस यानी टैक्स एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन हर टैक्स पेयर को उलझाने के बजाय समस्या को सुलझाने के लिए काम करेगी। पेनलेस यानी टेक्नोलॉजी से लेकर रूल्स तक सब कुछ सिंपल हो। फेसलेस यानी टैक्स पेयर कौन है और टैक्स ऑफिसर कौन है, इससे मतलब ही नहीं होना चाहिए। आज से लागू होने वाले ये रिफॉर्म्स इसी सोच को आगे बढ़ाने वाले हैं।
The e-assessment scheme by the Income Tax Department came in as a handy and effective tool for both the taxpayers and the tax authorities. This is because businesses are looking for technology-driven and transparent governance while battling the COVID-19 pandemic. While the Prime Minister has launched a game-changing, enlarged and wider version of the transparent taxation platform, the existing e-assessment scheme has already brought in several positive features to help taxpayers as per stakeholders' feedback received by industry bodies. The new platform is expected to have an all-encompassing assessment and appeal. Under the e-assessment scheme, taxpayers receive notices on their registered email as well as on registered accounts on a web portal of the Income Tax Department, specially created for the purpose. They are also informed electronically about the issue for which the taxpayers have been selected for scrutiny. Without any need to establish any personal contact with any IT official, the taxpayer can send replies by email to the National E-Assessment Center. The entire process of scrutiny and assessment is faceless and system-driven. The initial feedback received from the stakeholders show that the faceless e-assessment system has been received well by the taxpayers. Traditionally, there is an anxiety about the assessment which is now being managed through smart governance. If a return goes for assessment and certain queries are raised by the assessing officials, the same can be answered online.
अब टैक्स पेयर्स की बात पर विश्वास करना होगा। डिपार्टमेंट उसको बिना किसी आधार के ही शक की नजर से नहीं देख सकता। अगर किसी प्रकार का संदेह है भी तो टैक्स पेयर को अब अपील और समीक्षा का भी अधिकार दिया गया है। साथियों, अधिकार हमेशा दायित्वों के साथ आता है, कर्तव्यों के साथ आते हैं। इस चार्टर में भी टैक्स पेयर से कुछ अपेक्षाएं की गई हैं। टैक्स पेयर के लिए टैक्स देना या सरकार के लिए टैक्स लेना ये कोई हक का अधिकार का विषय नहीं है, बल्कि ये दोनों का दायित्व है, जिम्मेवारी है, कर्तव्य है, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है.
At times, a particular expenditure or source of income may be sought to be adjusted and inquired about, and the same can be answered. Saving of compliances cost time would be the key differentiators. Both individual taxpayers, businesses, and the tax authorities should treat e-assessment scheme as a major reform in e-governance. The current stakes are high enough to make it a big success, as this is the only way forward as per industry bodies. Such initiatives are even more important when the country is following rigorous social distancing and avoiding physical contacts. Also, it would go a long way in rooting out any malpractices which result from individual discretions, as it is a system-driven scheme. The approach for selecting cases and tax officers will be based on artificial intelligence, which will go till the end-to-end finalization of an assessment order without any personal interaction.
अब स्क्रूटिनी के मामलों को देश के किसी भी क्षेत्र में किसी भी अधिकारी के पास रैंडम तरीके से आवंटित किया जाएगा. अब जैसे मुंबई के किसी टैक्स पेयर का रिटर्न से जुड़ा कोई मामला सामने आता है, तब इसकी छानबीन का जिम्मा मुंबई के अधिकारी के पास नहीं जाएगा, बल्कि संभव है कि वो चेन्नई चला जाए, गुवाहाटी चला जाए, रायपुर चला जाए, अहमदाबाद चला जाए, वो फेसलेस टीम के पास जा सकता है.
The initiative also assumes significance since the amount locked up in tax litigation across tribunals and various courts in the country has been over $60 billion. This being unlocked and put to a better productive purpose. The scheme is seen to have the potential to act as a catalyst in the Prime Minister's Digital India vision. Its success would also make a huge difference to India, notching up several points on the global metric for ease of doing business. Industry bodies mentioned that as the economy progresses, all the stakeholders are bound to have different experiences and issues, requiring refinement of the scheme. Addressing such issue would depend a lot on the alertness and knowledge base of the taxpayers as well. There is a growing need to provide a common platform to the taxpayers and the authorities to work for mutual good. There have been suggestions to make the online communication between taxpayers and authorities much more interactive. The overall feeling among the taxpayers is that such schemes can go a long way in bringing reforms in direct taxation. The relationship between taxpayers and the government should be seamless, fearless, and the one that cements mutual confidence. The e-assessment is a step in that direction.